I mean, and we have to look at the things that we instill within our children and within our young men. Meaning, I learned some things from, my father and his crew. They were old school,
Yeah,
meaning, they were straight old school. So there were some things that they taught me, which, yeah, I'm like, it was part of that little black book, which and
yep,
so we have to be careful in regards to what we teach our children and what we instill in our children, particularly black men, and the way that they treat women
yeah,
and how they respect women as well.
yeah. Very true. Very true. It's funny because there's so many directions. There's so much stuff going on in my head right now. Because this is the thing. Most of what we understood about relationships in the Black community didn't come from a godly perspective.
Ah,
It came from trauma.
mm,
The trauma of what? Trauma of slavery. You
yeah,
know, we are just getting past the mindset. If we are past it, I actually ran into a young man who was indoctrinated in this stud mentality, this breeder
mm,
mentality, right? You just
mhm,
running through women. And if they get a baby, they get a baby. You
yeah,
know, I'm
yeah,
like, that's what studs do. And this is just how horrible the slavery mentality was. Somebody was teaching the other day that men, enslaved men, were forced to impregnate their own daughters in
mm,
slavery. And if they didn't, they faced death,
mm,
right? And
mm,
so, a lot of the thinking about how we relate to women and stuff, or how men and women relate to each other, came from that
mm,
mess.
mm.
And
You
then
know,
we got on top of it,
yeah,
you know.
women are considered to be what's the word I'm looking for? Collateral damage when it comes to a man's reputation.
Yes.
And that's what men are taught though. I mean that goes back to what I was saying. That's what we're taught. So we need to break the cycle. And
Yeah.
and and I guess the question is though, it's easy to change what we're doing, like what we're doing with our kids now, but
Hmm.
how do we get rid of the things that were instilled in us?
Right. And
Eh,
I think that is where the church comes in, right?